Okay, hello everybody. So today we're going to be doing a video talking about some more specific things. Today we're going to be doing a video talking about some general stuff, what's been going on with the channel, why I haven't been up on YouTube, what my plans are for the year, and what my plans are for AQW content in general. So, what are my plans? So we're going to start off by talking about, well, what's been going on with my AQW content? Why has there been very limited AQW content out? And the answer to that is a lot of it is on YouTube. A lot of that is YouTube's fault. Um, YouTube has been having a lot of issues with their algorithm and with removing views and subscribers from channels. This means that I've been very This means that I've not really had a reason to upload videos. That I need to basically guarantee that a video will do very well in order to justify uploading it. That unless I know a video is going to get a lot of views, going to get me a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers and stuff, then I really don't have a reason to upload it because it's just not going to be worth my time. That it will lose me more subscribers, lose me more than it will make me from people watching that video. And this has become a very frustrating thing for me. That as a smaller channel, growth is important. The channel is not large enough to grow on its own. That once you cross a certain threshold, your channel will grow on its own. That just passively, the channel will accrue more people and it will snowball. But the channel is not to that point. I really have to put a lot of pressure and a lot of work on it to get this channel to grow. And when YouTube causes issues like this and screws with their algorithm and messes with my growth, it really hurts me. And so I've been reluctant to upload some more content. But it's time. I need to take the hit, and I need to just keep doing it. So, the next few weeks, we're going to be seeing a lot more AQW content coming. This is going to be the continuation of guides and reviews that you guys seem to take a liking to, as well as coming down the pipeline, there will be a podcast that will be filmed up on my Twitch channel on Wednesday mornings and will be uploaded sometime that night. This podcast will feature prevalent members of the community, as well as me and some guests from time to time, and maybe some AE staff if I can convince some of them. I do have some connections, just a matter of finding the time and schedules. So, what I want to do is I want to continue to make good content. That's kind of why I need your guys' opinion on things. I know that what traditionally has done well on my channel are the guides and the shorter, informational, sort of researched, dense videos on AQW. And that's the kind of content that I feel works best for AQW as a game. I think that AQW struggles with long form content, that videos longer than 30 minutes. Because there's simply not a lot of gameplay to AQW, and this is an unfortunate fact of the game. There's just not a lot of gameplay to it. It's not very engaging, it's not very active, it doesn't need me to be very involved, and this means it gets very boring very quickly. That I don't even like to farm for Legion tokens, much less somebody's going to want to watch me farm for Legion tokens for hours. So I'm pretty reluctant to do streams and videos on things like that. So I'm a lot more likely to continue to do videos and content of AQW in shorter, more informational, educational videos, rather than unscripted, kind of hang out and chill sort of streams and videos. And I feel like that just suits the medium the best. When it comes to RPGs and TCGs, those are things that can a lot more effectively take multiple hours and therefore are much better suited for live stream. And so I think that's what's going to continue to happen with the channel in the future, that we're going to get more AQW content focused on the channel and more RPGs focused on the Twitch channel. You can subscribe to either one how you see fit based on the content available. Although I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to both because, well, it helps me out significantly. Mentioning the Twitch channel, the Twitch channel will be where I will live record and work on the AQW podcast that will be started up here in the next week or so. I'm recording this currently on Tuesday. This is Tuesday the 27th. And I would like to record this on Wednesdays, and unfortunately, I don't think that a podcast will be recorded this Wednesday. It may or may not, but I don't think that one will be live streamed. Just the pieces are not in place yet for that to happen. However, if you guys are interested in the AQW podcast, I would highly suggest, and I would appreciate if you subscribe over here, follow over on Twitch, and follow me on social media to keep up to date on when that will be coming. I do intend to continue following on and continue with the guides and reviews, as I have said, and want to focus a little bit more on not just class guides, but reviews of events and releases. And I don't want to do so much the week-to-week releases. That if an event week-to-week is really bad or really good, I may pay attention to it then and do a little video on it. But I mostly want to pay attention to the bigger stuff, the holiday releases, the big event release, class releases, that kind of stuff. Because if a week-to-week release, if just a regular Friday release sucks, nobody's going to care. Yeah, it was bad, whatever, we move on. Nobody's the wiser. Doesn't affect anything, really. Maybe AE learns from it, maybe they're like, oh, that wasn't very well received, and we all move on. If a seasonal event sucks, if an LQS sucks, that hurts. Like, that's a big deal. And that's going to impact the game. That's going to either, whether it's good or bad, encourage or maybe discourage people from playing the game. And that's not something, and I don't want it to discourage people. And so I want to talk about the events that we get and what's good and what's bad about them on these larger scale events, these bigger releases. Because those are the ones that will stand the test of time, that people come back to, people will see, and that will be more of benchmark setters as far as events go. Well, I don't want to go into any specifics here in this video. I do want to talk a little bit about the structuring for those. I generally want to talk more in vague terms, that I don't think I want to go too much in depth on any specific item, that I don't want to talk about, oh, this class was released, and this class is really good, and I like this class, and do a whole class guide right then and there. But I more want to talk about when if a class is released, and when a class is released, what are the circumstances that's released under? Is this a rep grind class? If it is a rep grind class, how easy is that rep to get? Is it a limited time availability? Is this class going to be only available for a short time, or is this going to be permanently in the game? Is this going to go rare? If it is going to go rare, what's the timetable like on its availability? If it's an event, a seasonal event item, what season is it in? Is this a good time period, that if it's something coming out in like middle of, if it's March is Deja's birthday, but if it's something coming out in like August, well, that's not a huge deal. Like, there's not a massive amount of people playing at the time, so maybe that's not the greatest timetable to release something like that in. Holiday season is always a great time for video games, all that stuff. If a seasonal event happens, is this a seasonal event where I'm going to have to go back and play the previous ones to understand it, to either to know the storyline, or just because quests are locked off, that either I don't know what's going on in the storyline, or because quests are locked off and I need to go back and finish the previous events to do. For achievement badges and LQSs and stuff like that, what are the sets like? And I don't want to go too much specifically into the sets, but for LQS shops, the sets are the entire deal there, the entire draw. What are the quantities like? How fast do items sell out, if items sell out at all? These are all big deals, and I think need to be discussed, rather than us just saying, oh, well, that event sucked, and move on. Like, what did they do good? What did they do right? What did they do wrong? And I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to review these events and talk about them and try and give some actual reasonable explanation and some feedback on it, and let us discuss and really get to talk about how we can improve and what we can do try and make the game better. And so I want to try and talk about these events. And it probably won't be weekly, but it'll probably be occasionally when a major event happens, something like a seasonal event, something like a birthday event, something like a class release. These are big deals. We have a whole bunch of those coming up at the moment. We had the LQS shop, we had the holiday season, Christmas, whatever event you want to call it, event, as well as the release of the new calendar class. All of these came out within the last like 2 weeks, and all of these will be talked about. So that video you can expect to come out, and those will all be bundled into one video. The Glacial Berserker class, the test class, I have some opinions on that are a little bit unpopular, but I have my justifications for it. And I'm, again, not going to go into specifics now, but I like the idea, but I think the implementation is a little bit flawed. But generally, more reviews, more class guides, more researched and scripted, edited content for AQW is going to continue on the channel, as well as a podcast that should be coming within the next week or two, and that will be recurring week from then on. So if any of you guys are interested in that, if you guys have been wondering where I've been, what's been going on with the content, where has been the AQW stuff, because I see the comments all the time. I get contents. Where's the AQW stuff? Where's the AQW stuff? Are you coming back? Are you dead? I'm here. We're good. Everything's fine. AQW stuff is continuing, but private life issues, as well as YouTube issues, have made me hesitant to continue on with YouTube in general, and kind of made it a little bit scary. So I have been putting more focus on Twitch. I've been putting more emphasis on Twitch. So if you guys would like to support me and you guys want to watch my content and see me more often, I'm always on Twitch. I'm streaming basically 6 to 7 days a week over there, multiple times a day. Please go check out my Twitch channel if you guys want to see more of my content. That's where a lot of my stuff goes, is live streams. If you guys want to see the AQW content, I do weekly event streams. Do weekly Friday event stream on Twitch with Corey and Ray and Renegade occasionally up there, hanging out with that group. And we do the weekly event stream, as well as going to be doing the podcast and the YouTube videos. So if you guys are looking for the AQW content, that will be coming. That is going to be back. Not gone. I'm still doing it. We're all good. If you guys are interested in TCGs, RPGs, any of that other stuff, I'd encourage you, hey, go check out my Twitch stream. I'm over there as well. All links, all of that are down below. My Discord channel, if you guys want to talk with me and check out, I always talk with people and taking suggestions and hanging out on Discord. I'm taking, whenever I play games on stream, sometimes I'll take some viewers and some people from Discord and play with them. If you guys want to talk with me, I'm over there. All that stuff, hang out on Discord. It's a great tool for communities, and I've enjoyed Discord a lot. All that will be linked down below. But all that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll let you guys go. Keep your eye out on the channel for more AQW content in the coming days, and in the future. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you.